So let me explain what this Messianic calling is by explaining to you its three major characteristics. The first major characteristic is that when you truly believe that you are on a mission from God, that you are the chosen one, that you are the prophet, that God smiles on you, you have access to divine energy. What is divine energy? Let me give you an example. Maybe you're a mother and you're taking your 3-year-old into the forest. You get lost and you're wandering the woods, and then suddenly a black bear pounces on you. Well, as a mother, what's going to happen is, and you could be petite, you could be weak. What's going to happen is you suddenly, when your child is under attack, under threat, you will find unlimited energy, strength, and courage to fight off this bear, and you will succeed. And we know because there's been a couple of anecdotes like this. So a mother's love for a child is one of the strongest forces in the world. Now, to understand divine energy, just multiply this mother's love for her child by about 1,000,000. And you can understand how energized, how motivated, how powerful people with the Messianic calling feels. The second characteristic of people who are filled with the Messianic calling is that they are absolutely fearless. They know that because God has chosen them, God will protect them. And so no bullets can harm them. Okay, so even if they were to die, they would go straight to heaven and be with God. They're one of the elect. And then finally, their bodies no longer matter. Their bodies are just vessels for this divine energy to be transplanted on earth. When they die, when this vessel breaks and it fills the followers with divine energy as well, they become martyrs, and their followers will complete the mission on their behalf. So they've transcended death. They've transcended this material world. They are now ideas. They are now faith. They're now inspiration for their followers. And so therefore they are immortal, they're eternal, and they're invincible. The third characteristic of people with Messianic calling is the persecution complex. The idea is, how do you know that you are one of the elect? How do you know that God has chosen you? It's because society, the world, everyone around you persecutes you, right? So let's look at the Ayatollah. Right now, the world's most sophisticated intelligence agency, Mossad, is hunting him. They want to assassinate him. The American military, the most powerful military in human history, with their precision bombs, with their satellite technology, they're hunting the Ayatollah as well. And the Ayatollah is 86. So given all this, how does the Ayatollah feel right now? And the answer is, he feels ecstatic. He's never been more alive. He's never been more energetic. He's never felt more vibrant in his life. He feels as though the moment he's been waiting for all his life, the moment he's dreamt of all his life, the opportunity to kill the great Satan, it is now before him. And so he's not going to die. And if you ask him to go run a marathon tomorrow, he could do so. That's the power of divine energy combined with the persecution complex. The Ayatollah believes that he must unite the Muslim world and have them fight on the side of good against the great evil, the great Satan, which is the United States and their vassal state, Israel. The Shia Muslim religion is one that believes that suffering, persecution, and sacrifice, it's all part of your faith. If you truly believe, then you will suffer and you will sacrifice yourself. So the Ayatollah is willing to die for what he believes in. He's willing to die for his faith. That for him would be the greatest honor. So the Ayatollah, what he wants, it's pretty clear. He wants to lure the great Satan into Iran. He wants to lure the great Satan into his lair, where he will take his flaming sword and stab the great Satan to death, thus freeing his people from oppression, from persecution, from suffering. And by killing the great Satan, he will save his people and save the world. Okay, so that's the divine mission of the Ayatollah.